Detecting talk of the day, April the 29th, 5:05 a.m. here. The Wolf Pack. You know what I'm talking about? You folks out there looking to buy metal detecting equipment, wanting to see someone gauge metal detecting equipment that will suit your needs, new releases, you're lucky. You're lucky that you got people like me, Calabash Digger, Iffy Signals, Metal Detecting Northwest Georgia Rattlehead, Metal Detected Northwest Wisconsin, and some others. Calabash Digger, don't forget about him. Would I ever, now this is the word I'm going to use, disparage a metal detector model without any evidence, without me seeing any evidence? Meaning, would I just make shit up on the fly to disparage a company's product? The answer is no. So you gotta see the old Vortex, didn't you? There's other machines these gentlemen have showed and talked about. Now, this also goes for a machine doing well. Okay. Machine performing well. In certain ways you can set it up to maybe suit your liking better depending on your mission. Metal detecting. Rattlehead's done real well with that when it comes to the XP DS2 and the Manticore. Alright, so it's just not about detectors that are performing badly for whatever reason. It's also when they're performing well. So you're lucky out there. The manufacturers are not telling you this, are they? I even heard this yesterday. Now think about this. He's not getting paid to do this. Iffy Signals ran the Vortex Simur with the version 9.08 in it. And what he went through a lot of settings on that detector, changing stuff to see if he could see if there was something in there that was maybe causing this machine to act up. And I don't think he discovered anything, but still, when somebody like him turns a machine on in a controlled environment, he has a chance to see something, good or bad. Just like me. When I turn that machine on, boys, and I've got it over this foam in a controlled environment, I might see something to help solve a problem. You know, these videos are probably helping this manufacturer, Garrett, too. How about that? And Garrett didn't pay a damn penny for these tests, did they? They didn't pay Calabash Digger's gas, his time, Iffy Signals, or any of the others. Johnny, Calabash's friend, took time to do that little video with his cell phone and sent it to him to get this ball rolling. Oh, a company can't fix a problem if they don't know it exists either, right? You can't fix it if you don't know it's broke. Now, let's go into this little subject here, you know. Well, you got a few people out there say their machines are not doing this. Well, but they've not supplied any video that I have seen to support their claim. Get you a bottle cap, get you a big old aluminum can and squash it with your foot. And you got to get that caul sort of close to this thing to tie this machine up. And that, you know, in the real world, you don't know how close iron, non-ferrous targets are going to be to that caul when you're sweeping. You see what I'm saying? You can have an aluminum can right under the surface, covered up, and you've come across it from 2 inches, and you're approaching with that caul a damn gold ring or a silver coin or whatever. That would go for the beach. That would go for land. Oh, I guess it would even go for a gold nugget hunting too, wouldn't it? You know, somebody found a gold nugget with a vortex, didn't they? So you got a few people say their machines are not doing that. Well, if that's the case, then that would suggest what? That it's either Garrett has put 2 versions of hardware or software, firmware on their site, and the different people downloaded it at the different times, meaning there was 2 different ones. So Garrett pulled a switcheroo with the firmware, or there's a damn hardware problem. I suspect these people are not telling the truth. Men on metal, get your ass out there with that damn metal detector and get a damn bottle cap and get a damn can and flatten it and do what Calabash did on that damn beach yesterday on a clean spot on the ground, and let's see what your detector does. You got caught. John Edmonton is seeing it with his machine. Northwest Wisconsin, he uploaded his machine with that version update somewhere around the 12th or 13th or 14th day of March of this year, based on his post on an internet forum. And he used this machine like a lot of other people. See, I don't believe, think about what I'm saying here. You know, I'm trying to be damn logical and sensible when I talk to you all about damn metal detectors. I don't believe you can rewrite the software on this machine. When you update this damn machine to 9.08, if you hook that detector back up, will it let you rewrite the software? I don't think it will. So you can't even do a reload. Now, I may be wrong about that. You can try your machine and see. See, I can rewrite a DS2, I believe, and I can rewrite a Manicore. I can re-update it with the same update that's in it. I don't believe you can do this with this Garrett. But I may be wrong. You know, I have never owned this machine, but I know enough, and I can help the people that do have the machines. They ask me, they call me sometimes and say, well, I'm seeing this, or this is what my buddy's seen. I want you to look at it. I want you to evaluate it. Well, I don't say no. You know, there's been a lot of people, you know, they used to call Calabash the basher of Garrett. I ain't hearing that anymore, though. How come? He's showing you the machine the best he can. The camera equipment he uses, he bought and paid for himself, just like I have, and just like Iffy Signals has. So, you know, you should feel fortunate out there, huh? Could save you from wasting your damn time using a piece of equipment, huh? In this case with this Vortex. Even though, you know, you've got this idiot over there on Find Mall that's deemed this thing usable. Let me turn this camera off briefly. All right, camera back on. Now, let me give you just a little example here, you know. You know, you got this little John Edmonton saying that this machine is usable. I got a buddy that lives up the road up here. His name is Mark Sloan. He owns a DS2 at a Manicore, and I have hunted together probably about 8 times. He's a real nice fella, and he loves to metal detect, and he knows what he's doing, okay? We got this site down the road down here from me, the way the crow flies. It might be 3 miles. It's in crops, I believe, right now. We probably can't get in there. It's loaded with iron. If we could go down there today with a proper functioning Manticore or a DS2, if he and I went into that field and spent 4 hours, and I'm just going to tell you this based on what I've seen in the past when he and I went down there. If we went down there for 4 hours, he and I may find 6 non-ferrous targets apiece in this highly polluted ferrous material site that dates back to the 1700s. That's with 2 detectors that are working right, sweeping them. And we would probably hunt in about 1 acre of ground down there. 1 acre. Maybe 1.5 acres in that 4 hours roaming around with damn coals on metal detectors. We might find a dozen non-ferrous targets of various objects between us, based on his and I's past going down there. Well, what do you think you would do with that vortex? Even if that vortex, if it was working right, performed as equally to a Manticore or a DS2, but with a problem it's got, would you expect it to find as many targets in that sea of iron down there? You're having to keep moving that coil to listen to the audio. You can't be playing damn stop and go. You see what I'm saying? You're going to get blanked on what few targets are down there that you get that call over from the correct direction. It may blank the target on you. And from the exact same sweep direction, the DS2 or the Manticore's gonna go boom. That make any sense? So when I sea of iron, I call it sight. Is that detector usable? Is it even sensible to use it in its current form right now? The vortex line. I don't believe it is. If you've got another detector, that's probably what you should take. And this would even go for going to the Salt Beach. You seen Calabash's video yesterday. Hell, gold rings, from what I understand, are hard enough to find on a damn beach with a damn correctly working detector. So you all out there should feel lucky. The ones that are paying attention, and the ones I worry about are the ones that don't look at internet forums or YouTube or videos like this one. You know, you got this guy named Bass Trackerman. He lays sort of low on the internet now. He's another one. Another one that'll tell you the truth, and another one that knows what to, when he sees something that looks not quite right on a metal detector, he's got a pretty good clue when he spots it. And yeah, he's one of these guys, if he picks up a new release and sees something hokey on it, he's probably going to call Calabash. How about that? Anyway, I hope everybody has a nice day. That's going to conclude the video.